Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this particular video, we are going to be looking at a custom indicator that can be used to identify trend lines and key levels of support and resistance. Now, among the wide array of indicators out there which can be used for this purpose, this indicator was designed by someone who believed in the principles of physics and who believed that the laws of physics can be applied in forex trading. So, without further ado, we are going to be looking at the Auto Pitchfork Indicator. All right, the Auto Pitchfork Indicator. Now, this indicator is a custom indicator, meaning that you have to download it from a reputable source online, and after downloading it you will have to add it to your indicators folder. If you are using the MetaTrader platform, this is the MetaTrader platform, you have to add it to your indicators folder, and then you have to restart your terminal, after which you can then add the indicator to your chart. Just go to insert, indicators, custom, and then after you must have already added the indicator to your indicators folder, then you now go to the Auto Pitchfork Indicator. All right, so here we go. This is the indicator. All right, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now, this indicator helps you to identify trend lines. As we can see, the indicator is drawing trend lines automatically for us, right? So this indicator actually helps you to identify trend lines and key levels of support and resistance on your charts, as we can see here, right? And this indicator is actually developed from the principles of Dr. Alan H. Andrews. All right, and that is the reason why you can see the indicator is actually called, let me just open it again. You can see it is called the Auto Andrews Pitchfork Indicator. All right, so it is named after Dr. Alan H. Andrews, right? The indicator applies the laws of physics to price action. Okay, so it helps you to understand market movements. All right, and you can use it on any time frame of your choice. Okay, so when you are using this indicator, all you just have to watch out for is the price of the particular currency pair trading within the channel identified by the indicator. So we are going to be focusing on current prices and future prices, right? Because we can see that the indicator shows reversal points in historical prices, but going forward we won't exactly need historical price indications, because we can't make money from historical prices, right? We can only make money from the current price action. So in as much as this indicator shows reversal points around historical prices, we're just going to be focusing on the current price action, right, and future price action. So given current market conditions, we can see that the indicator draws trend lines automatically, right? It actually draws a channel, right? We can see there is an upper channel here and there's a lower channel here. We can see this is the lower channel, this is the upper channel. Okay, so when you have price trading within the upper channel, whether it is a bearish trend or a bullish trend, you would want to look for opportunities within that channel. All right, so let us just go to a higher time frame and let's see. So we can see now in this time frame, we can see that it was a bullish trend, right? It was a bullish trend, and if you notice, the channel is parallel, right? It's a parallel channel. The trend lines are actually parallel. Okay, so if you are having price, making inconsistent higher highs and higher lows, the indicator maintains the parallel nature, right? So we can see, so in as much as this is the main channel, we can see that at some point prices we are going above the upper trend line and bouncing off the upper trend line, as the upper trend line served as support, which was formerly resistance, right? Then we can see that in this situation also we had price break above the upper channel, the upper trend line, and then it bounced off as the resistance now turned into a support. So you just have to be watching out for either trading within the channel or trading the breakouts. Either of such strategies can work with this indicator. All right, so if you are a scalper, you would want to trade on the smaller time frames. Obviously, if you are an intraday trader, maybe you can focus on the 30 minutes 1 hour time frame. As a swing trader, perhaps you can focus on the 4 hours and the daily time frame. But let us go into how to use this indicator to trade. All right, now when the indicator has plotted the channel automatically, identified potential reversal points, with the use of trend lines, then you have to advisably, it is good that you trade in the direction of the trend. All right, so now, having identified this as a bullish trend, the indicator already identified this as a bullish trend. As we can see, the channel is tending upwards, right? So you just have to watch out for price bouncing off the support, and then you enter a buy after price bounces off the support. Or if you have a breakout from the channel, you just wait for a retest. Then after a retest, you enter a buy and you set your stop loss below the swing low. All right, so in this case, if we are to enter a buy, we would have entered after we got a retest around here, right? We had a retest, although the retest entered into the channel, and then after we got a bullish candlestick, we had a series of bullish candlesticks forming, and price broke out of the channel again. Then we would have entered a buy somewhere around here, right? And then set our stop loss below the swing low, and then we can use the nearest resistance level for our take profit, which would have been around here. Okay, now it is important that in as much as this indicator gives you good price signals, like in terms of reversals, the indicator gives you good entry and exit points, you can also confirm the signals from this indicator by using other indicators, just to get confirmation, right? So you can decide to use the stochastic oscillators or MACD or moving averages or any other indicator of your choice just for confirmation, right? So now the indicator gives you an entry signal, but the indicator does not exactly give you an exit signal, right? Because the indicator draws your trend lines for you, but it does not show you horizontal support or resistance levels. Okay, so you would have to manually draw your horizontal resistance and support levels. Okay, so after entering a buy, for example, if you are going to trade this breakout, then you set your stop loss below the swing low, right? You set your take profit at the nearest resistance zone. Then when you are looking for an opportunity within the channel, obviously you would wait for the price to bounce off the support, because this is a bullish trend, right? So you wait for price to bounce off the support. When price bounces off the support, then you enter a buy trade and you set your stop loss just below that swing low, and then you target the nearest resistance level, or in this case you're going to target the upper trend line for your take profit, right? Because this is within the channel. Okay, so when you target the nearest resistance, which is going to be the trend line for your take profit, then if you want to counter trend trade, if you want to trade against the trend, then you can sell. Although I would recommend that you trade in the direction of the trend alone, right? But if you just want to trade against the trend, then you have to sell once you have gotten a confirmation, right? Perhaps a bearish candlestick pattern forming around the upper trend line, and then you set your stop loss above the swing high, and then you set your take profit at the lower trend line. Okay, so this indicator, like I said, it works in different time frames. So let us go to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the 30 minutes time frame, and let us see how this indicator works there, right? So we can see that this the indicator, because we're talking about future price movements, right? So the indicator has shown two possible scenarios, right? This is a bullish scenario, this is a bullish scenario, right? And this is a bearish scenario. So the indicator gives you two possible scenarios, right? So if the bullish scenario should prevail, then you would want to open, or you would want to look for opportunities in the bullish direction. But if the bearish scenario should prevail, then you would want to look for opportunities in the bearish direction. So if we have price respecting this channel, for example, it could be the upper channel or the lower channel, whichever one. So if the price should begin to trade in this channel, then I will recommend you look for buy opportunities. If the price begins to trade in the upper channel, you look for buy opportunities. However, if the price trades within this channel, this is going to be a bearish channel, right? Then you look for sell opportunities. Or if the price falls down to this other channel, you still look for sell opportunities. All right, so when you are using this indicator, make sure that you observe proper risk management. All right, make sure that you do not risk more than you can afford to lose. Make sure that you risk only maximum of 2% of your account balance in one trade. Okay, some recommend between 1 to 3%. All right, so but make sure that you are comfortable with whatever risk you are taking, and you risk only a fraction of your account balance in a single trade. Okay, and then as for your risk to reward ratio, make sure that you use a good risk to reward ratio. For example, you can be risking $1 with the mindset of making $2, right? There's going to be 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So when you are risking $1, you are targeting to make at least $2, right? So that is what we talk about, risk management, proper risk to reward ratio. So that is it for this video. I hope you found this video insightful. You kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on more trading videos like this. Okay, until next time, thanks for watching and stay profitable.